Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we've been asked a lot of questions. We got a few emails this week after the video last week about why doesn't Coach Vic, as much as she loves riding, why does she not buy her own motorcycle? You know, it seems kind of crazy. You know, she loves riding and everything, and we know she's capable because she used to own a trike, and she did, after all, say that motorcycling is in her blood. So with all that in mind, I'm going to spring this on Coach Vic because I've offered many times to buy her a motorcycle. I say I will buy her a motorcycle. We're married. What's mine is hers. What hers is mine, and all that stuff. But you know what I mean. I've offered to say, let's go out and get you one. So I'm just going to spring it on her, Coach Vic.
Turkeys over there.
Turkeys? Are you calling me a turkey?
We just saw turkeys, yeah.
Yeah. That guy's probably turning around to go shoot them.
Anyway, back to what you were saying.
So yeah, Coach Vic, could you give me a few reasons why? Because when I ask you, you just go, I'm good. I'm good. Then every now and then you'll say, well, because. So why don't we address that head on?
Okie doke. Why do I not have my own CanAm or Riker? Spyder or Riker? Well, lately I've been thinking about getting a Riker. I've come to you a couple times about, I think I should get a Riker. And then I think about, well, once I get the Riker, then I got to get it modified. I have to get brakes put on it, so that's extra money on that. Then I got to get, you know, footboards, so that's extra on that. Then I got to make sure I can transfer on and off of it, which I think I can. We tried it that one time. I think I can. So I get worried about buying it and then I guess it not working out, and then spending the extra expenses just to be able to ride the Riker. Although we can take the Spyder and get a handbrake put on it, but then I'm worried about messing up anything on the CanAm by putting handbrakes on it. So those thoughts go through my brain about, should I get my own motorcycle?
Now, you know, I guarantee you there's going to be somebody down in the comments going to be going, hey, you know, we've seen paraplegic people ride Rikers and ride Spyders. And what I want to say before, I'm going to go ahead and nip that one in the bud. All paraplegics are not created equal. You know, you could take a 25-year-old paraplegic whose injury level is way lower than Coach Vic. Coach Vic's injury level is way up high at T7, about 2 inches beneath her sternum. And I'll just say that she's not 20. And it's harder for her than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's way harder for her now to transfer from one place to another, and she worries about that.
Well, true. Although I think I can do it, but it is a little more difficult.
Right.
But you know, I sort of want the adventure of just riding a Riker, just to go for a ride. And then that leads into another reason why I'm hesitant about riding on my own, is that how far am I able to ride without feeling like I'm tired? If I had my own bike, I don't envision myself riding across country on my own or riding 4 or 5 hours at a time. When I had the trike, I didn't really enjoy going more than like 2 or 3 hours on a trip. Although I had carpal tunnel back then, so my hands hurt really bad. But I think I'd enjoy just riding, a few hours, like a day trip. Like go to lunch and just ride around town, for half a day or whatever. Or just to get out like you, Coach Bob, when you go out for your afternoon ride, just go for a ride, which I used to do as a kid. Just go out for a ride or what, So I think I can ride and be okay with it, but I still have that, should I spend all that money to get something that I'm not going to ride all the time or for long distances? If that makes any sense.
That makes total sense. Absolutely. So do you have any fear associated with it? Do you know where you go, well, maybe, my reaction time or my ability because of my abilities are they hindered because of my disability, or is there any fear in that, or is that kind of not even in there?
Actually, when I think about riding, I really don't think about the fear of that. I feel pretty confident that I can stop quick enough and have good reaction times. I rode the Spyder once or twice with you being the foot brake.
Yep.
I felt pretty comfortable, but I think riding the CanAm, the Spyder, long term, I think I would get more fatigued on it. That's why I keep thinking about maybe the Ryker, because it'll be a little smaller and a little lighter and probably a little easier to maneuver based on my limitations anyway.
Right. So do you miss the driving aspect? Do you miss riding it?
When we're out riding, after we ride for a while, yeah, sometimes I wish I could be the rider.
Okay.
Especially when we go on roads like this and roads with little turns, I can see how fun that would be. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I do miss the thrill of riding. But as far as being a pillion rider, riding with you these past couple of years, I've enjoyed riding passenger. I have no complaints about it, and I can do it forever if I have to, without any regrets or complaints. But I do think about having my own bike and riding, and so I've told the viewers I'm going to get handbrake, or I'm going to get my own bike one day, and here it is 2 years later, I still haven't done it. It's just 2 years of thinking about it, processing it. I may never, but maybe I will. Who knows?
Well, it's funny because you did say, well, I feel, so the door is definitely open. The door is open.
Well, maybe if Coach Bob gets rid of one or two of his two-wheel motorcycles, maybe I feel a little better about getting a Ryker and having room in the garage.
We've got room for it, man. We got room.
I'm sure you'll make room for it.
Oh, we got room for about half a dozen more.
No, instead of getting rid of a motorcycle, I'm sure you'll find room.
Yep, we could always make more room. Heck, we could build a bigger garage.
Oh, my. But anyway, would it be fun to ride? Yes. So here I am contemplating again. So Coach Bob, you open the door. So here I am. So I keep thinking again, and you open the door. So here I am. My wheels are turning.
All right. Well, you know what? Wheels turning are a good thing. I want you to know that buying a Ryker, man, I certainly have no reservations about doing that at all. And there again, I wouldn't even worry about room in the garage. There's plenty of room in the garage. As far as that, we got room for you getting a Ryker and me getting another bike. We got plenty of room out there. And it's not like that we can't do it. We can do it. So it's just a matter of what you want to do. If you choose to do it, you just say, let's do it.
So my next step will be probably just go to a dealership and see if I can get on and off the Ryker comfortably. And that way Coach Bob's not lifting me all the time. And then he can just follow me on the CanAm and pull the trailer.
Yeah.
From my chair.
I'll pull the trailer with your chair, and then we ride together. I don't believe, now you guys can correct me, your Ryker folks, you can correct me down in the comments if you would. I don't believe they make a trailer hitch for the Ryker, which I wish they did, just for us, to have a little bitty small trailer for your wheelchair would be awesome, to do something like that. I don't think they have one, which leads to another couple of sorts of problems. I know that people have made little racks, modified things so they could carry a wheelchair on their Ryker. I've seen that.
We did that with the trike, and I didn't really like having my wheelchair attached to the back of the trike. I just didn't like that.
Yep, we did do that, and it worked. It did work.
It worked. But I know this sounds crazy in my brain. Like I said on the previous video, I had the riding on the CanAm is having the freedom, but for some reason, how that wheelchair bungee cord attached to the back of me, I just don't like the wheelchair around me when I'm riding. I want complete freedom. That's why,
right, that experience.
That's why I like the chair and the trailer.
Yeah, you know, it is funny when the wheelchair is out of sight. You know, it does something to your brain, right? You're not seeing the wheelchair, you're not touching it. You don't feel that mechanism around you that is a constant reminder of what you have to experience every day. You know, it's funny. Coach Vic every now and then will wake up and you'll hear her groan as you look at her wheelchair. It's just like, I actually have to sit in that thing. I mean, she sometimes forgets, even after 30 years, she's ready to spring out of the bed. It's crazy.
Are you sharing my secrets?
Yeah.
Sharing my secrets.
Oh my goodness. So there's a few reasons why Coach Vic doesn't have her on. We get asked that question a lot. And like I said, after the video last week, we did get the emails, why don't you just buy Coach Vic a motorcycle? And I'm like, I'm willing to. Absolutely.
You're willing to. I'm going to keep that in my Rolodex in my brain.
Now you have video evidence.
There you go. I have proof. There you go.
By the way, if I'm talking a little bit funny, I had dental surgery a couple of days ago, and it is, well, I tell you what, the old mouth feels like somebody kicked me in the head there, Coach.
Oh, you're going to make it there, Coach Bob.
I should survive.
Oh, you're going to make it. You're going to survive. What'd you get, a crown? You got a temporary crown put on and a filling on another tooth.
Yeah, nothing to it.
You need to take care of those teeth out there.
Yeah.
Take care of those teeth. I guess I made me a dental appointment now after so many years.
Yeah, you need to. You know, it's funny, before COVID, we were going to the dentist every 6 months, and once COVID hit, everything was put on the back burner as far as that, and I had a tooth that started doing some weird things. It wasn't hurting, it was just little pieces of it were coming apart.
Just falling apart slowly.
It was an old tooth that I used to grip my teeth a lot when I ran, and so I'd cracked a bunch of teeth and they had repaired them, and you know, some of those repairs were coming unglued, so to speak.
Oh my. Gritting your teeth while you ran.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just part of the experience. I'm a psycho, what can I tell you?
Yeah, definitely.
If you ain't suffering, you ain't doing enough. All right, well, there you have it. Coach Vic's reasons why she doesn't have her own motorcycle. You could leave down below whether you think they're good reasons or bad reasons, or whether you think she should just say, the heck with it, throw caution to the wind, Coach, get your own machine.
Comment down below, should I just go for it? Now, I have read other comments of, you know, a lot of women who are getting Spyders or CanAms, and they're all, well, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s, and I'm living life, I'm just going to do it. And that's kind of like, it's kind of like where I'm getting, actually.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what? I just think I just need to go, just go do it. So
do men go through midlife crisis? Do women go through a midwife crisis?
Midwife, yeah.
Oh, that's some funny stuff. I just made that up.
I know, you're so good.
She finds no humor in my humor.
Sometimes. Quietness is good sometimes.
All right. Well, do me a favor. Until next time, what should they do, Coach?
Buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Oh, I just said buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Oh, no.
And right.
Take care of yourself.
And remember, if you're not having fun,
you're doing it wrong.
Yes, you are. So you better go seize the day, because that's what we're doing, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day out today.
Woo! Nice canopy road, man. Don't get it sweeter than this. Hopefully, we'll see you on the road real soon.
Woo!